But James Corden is on the other end. James, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, we're hanging in there. Now, you have got a handful of kids at your place. How are you managing?
Yes. Well, it's an up at dawn, pride swallowing siege, is what it is. It's just I've never had greater respect for teachers everywhere, and also I will never come home from work ever again and say that I'm exhausted.
Right.
I just won't do it. It's like the homeschooling is horrific. Because I just get out of it by saying, well, the problem is, son, I was raised in a different education system. That's why I don't know this.
Yeah. You have an excuse for yourself.
If somebody came down from a different planet and observed me and my son and then were asked which of these is the teacher, they would never choose me. That's all I know.
I think a lot of people can relate to that statement. James is on with us from home, and you are putting together something in your garage. Now, in my garage area, I have bikes hanging from the ceiling. You have to, like, dodge things to get through the garage.
Yes.
I used to have a tennis ball hanging from the ceiling that it touches the windshield, so I knew not to run into the wall. Have you had to clean out your garage to do this show you're going to do later?
We've cleaned out the majority of the garage, and we've built the sort of best set that we kind of can. And then there's just there's 3 locked off cameras, which I then press record on. And then we've made this show called Home Fest, which is essentially, it's me in my garage calling different people around the world. So we go to John Legend's house in Los Angeles, and he performs a song for us. We go to Billie Eilish, and Billy and Phineas perform a song for us. BTS in Korea perform a song.
Wow.
Andrea Bocelli in Italy performs a song. Dua Lipa in London performs a song. David Blaine does a magic trick. Will Ferrell has made us a public service announcement about washing your hands. We have a whole cast from Broadway ending the show, all from their homes. And the idea of the show was, the incredible thing about this virus is it really puts all of us in the same boat. We're all at home. It doesn't discriminate. We're all going through this. And in the strangest way, by being kept apart, it's kind of unified us somehow. And so what if we were to try and make a show to try and lift in spirits, a show for all generations of a family that would then show us that we're all in this together. We've just got to stay apart right now.
That's true. Listen, and a little bit of levity. I imagine Will Ferrell's message will be a public service, but also create a little humor, and just you being you being at the anchor seat from your garage is enough to put a smile on our face as well.
Well, we hope it will be, but we'll see. It's okay for people to. I think the most important thing to say at the moment is that it's okay to feel a bit sad, and it's okay to feel a bit anxious, and it's okay to feel okay at different points. You've just got to let that all of those feelings wash through you. And our show tonight, we hope, will be an hour that people will, they can forget about the news for an hour, and they can enjoy our show and enjoy seeing all of these people in probably the most intimate performances they'll ever give in their lives,
Absolutely. Well, James, take care of yourself. Take care of the family. Thank you so much for coming on Home Fest. James Corden's Late Late Show special airs tonight at 10/9 Central. That's on CBS. Be well, my friend.
Cheers, buddy. See you soon.
Okay, bye-bye. He is hysterical. Really just great. I'll never forget the first time I met him. I can't even tell you the story, actually.
Why?
The first time I met him was at an event, and somehow I was seated next to him, and we'd never met. And he said, in his accent and everything, Ryan Seacrest. I said, yeah. He says, God, the busiest man in the world. I said, well, no, I mean, that's not so true. It's like I'm doing a radio show and a TV show. It's not that. And he said, but I have questions for you. Like, when do you... And the things that he asked me about, when do I, are such personal things that people do personally that I found it to, and this was like food was being served. And I think you can connect the dots, but I was blown away and charmed all in the same moment.
Aw.
And of course I answered him.